Let's go ahead and take a quick look at how we can add comments to our source code. Now, comments are going to be specifically for us or for people that we're working with. It's not going to be viewed in our browser. It can only be looked at when we're looking at the source code. So let's take a look at the very simple syntax we use to write comments. And we're going to use a open bracket, exclamation mark, followed by 2 dashes. And you'll notice that just grayed out. And within this, we can write a comment. So this is an example of a comment. So to close our comment, because if I were to hit space, I could continue to write my comment as long as I want. But I'm going to go back here and I'm going to close this comment out. And we can close our comment at any point by using the same closing syntax that we used to open it minus the exclamation mark. So we'll do dash dash and we'll close the bracket. So anything else will no longer be a comment. This is how we write comments in our HTML, and we're going to use these to either leave ourselves notes or to provide ourselves notifications. You know, we could say, hey, remember to add something here, or even tell ourselves, you know, why we styled something a certain way or why we wrote this a certain way. You can leave yourself comments. It's also a great way to debug something. Say something's going wrong with your code and you want to disable a specific section to see if the website then continues to work. You can actually use a comment and sort of comment out a section. So let's say I wanted to comment out this H1. I could then go ahead and just create a comment. And we'll notice that it just commented that out. And when I'm done, I can just go ahead and delete that and restore it. But when we go ahead and look at this in a live preview, obviously this is never going to be visible. It's just going to show our comments tag or our comments H1 header, but comments are always running behind the scenes. So that's a really quick introduction to how we're going to be using those, and we will use those to make sure that we're staying organized and that when we have a bunch of code, we can go back and we can figure out, you know, what we were thinking or why we put something somewhere or what we need to do in the future.